Hey folks, this is the treasure hunting series. I wanted to showcase the fine china today and another piece that I just found yesterday at the thrift store on my treasure hunting series. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. Welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. I love treasure hunting, and how I come up with the money for my treasure hunting is, when people buy stuff using links that I provide on my YouTube channel and my other social media platforms, it takes them to the product purchase site at Amazon, and I get a kickback from it, and so that accumulates over the month, and at the end of the month, Amazon gives me a check, and it's from that money that goes directly into my bank account that I'm able to play with. So I go thrift shopping, and sometimes it's not just Amazon money, sometimes it's other money that comes in unexpectedly, but I don't like to spend a whole lot of money, but I'm just trying to outfit the house. We were pretty much unfurnished until about 4 years ago when we were finally able to buy furniture. So this episode is going to highlight a couple of items I got from the thrift store. So one item I was particularly interested in looking for is a steamer. I have this studio background screens that I use, and it's got wrinkles in it, so I was looking for a steamer, and just so happened I found one for 10 bucks at the local thrift shop, and it looks brand new and hardly ever been used, if used at all. So it also helps take the folded new creases out of like tablecloths. I just bought this tablecloth here. I got that from Amazon, I believe. I spent 11 bucks for the tablecloth. And it also helps with the other things with to steam, but 10 bucks, that's a bargain for me. Now, when I was 21-ish, my little brother gifted me a set of fine china. This china is called the Royal Rose Fine China, made in Japan. It's been around for, since World War II, and originally you could find them in sets in supermarkets. I found them where people had, during World War II or right after World War II, they were able to buy these china sets as supermarket, benefits. When you buy so many groceries, you can buy a piece of china. I've seen it from time to time, and grocery stores will use that. Anyway, this china was purchased from my brother. Don't know where he got it from, but it came with a table set of 8 plates, 8 bowls, 8 saucers, 8 cups, just the basic table settings. And then I was thrift shopping one time, and I ended up finding this teapot. And what's so unique about this teapot is it's the exact same rose pattern as my china, see? But what's so unusual and interesting about this is it has a music box on the bottom, so when you pick it up and pour your tea, you get a little serenade while you're pouring your tea. So I saw this, picked it up, matched it with my china. Now, some of you will remember that I highlighted that, and I went to the thrift store again sometime later and found another piece And again, it's the Royal Rose, and it's a bigger pot. I believe this is a tea kettle, but it's larger than the music box one. So I started wondering, I was like, I wonder if there's any more sets. So one of my viewers asked me, or inspired me to look for salt and pepper shakers, butter dish, and so I did. I went to the thrift shops looking for all their fine china to see if there's any more Royal Rose patterns I could come up with. So I couldn't find anything, and then I ended up looking online, and I started getting these bargains through Mercury, through eBay, and another place. But anyway, let me share with you guys some of the pieces I got and the price that I got them for. This will probably go with that music box set. It's a creamer and sugar container on a little tray. I thought that was kind of cool, an unusual set. Then I actually got a larger creamer and sugar bowl. I got it in a set, but when I was purchasing the coffee maker, I got a duplicate. So I got 2 duplicate sugar bowls. Now this coffee pot I thought was really, really interesting. I didn't expect to find this, but what this coffee pot is, it has a base. The base plugs in. It has leads on there. Yes, there's a heating element inside the coffee maker or the coffee pot. You set it down, you turn it on, it heats the water up, and then you can pour yourself hot tea or hot coffee. I'm going to call this a coffee maker because I like coffee, but I have never seen anything like this, so this adds more value to my china collection, and I'll talk about that at the end of this show. Now, aside from that, I got some extra pieces that I didn't anticipate on getting, because when I was looking for one thing, I ended up getting the whole set. So I did get this whole china set right here. Come with 3 plates and a saucer. These don't match my china set, but I got it anyway. And with the coffee maker came this interesting candy dish. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Anyway, I thought, yeah, I could use that. And it's the same rose pattern, Royal Rose pattern. But while I was at the thrift stores, no other tea set has this. I got a Royal Rose clock to tell me it's tea time. That is too cool. So I don't think there is even a China Rose set. I don't think the clock goes with the set, but it looks like it should. And then over here, because I was looking primarily for the butter dish, the salt pepper shaker, I did find a butter dish for really cheap. Yeah, I found one on there that's selling for like 130 bucks. I think I paid this much for it. Anyway, got that butter dish that finally goes to the set. I was thinking, okay, salt and pepper shakers. And this salt and pepper shaker came with in a set with some other items, so I've got the salt and pepper shakers. They don't have the plugs in the bottom, so I have to go online and find replacement corks that fit the bottom of these so I can actually use these. And yes, I will be using these on my table for entertaining special guests like family when they come to visit, because I want to. And now that I'm getting more active and serious in the movie industry, well, there's opportunities for movie stars to show up at my house, and so I have something to serve on that we're not too embarrassed to use. We've used these. So I ended up buying and finding 2 different sets of these serving bowls, which is, you gotta have, when you're serving a 3-course meal, you gotta have serving bowls so you can serve vegetables. And then you have they call this a gravy boat, but I saw a gravy bowl that had a handle on it, and the gravy bowl, I think I still might order that. This might be serving something a little bit more differently than gravy, but they're calling it a gravy boat. Could be, but it came with this tray, this platter, serving platter. And then when I ordered another piece, like another bowl, it came with this platter. So I got 2 platters, 2 bowls, duplicates. I got 2 creamers that are duplicates. And I got some interesting pieces. So I think this really will complete my China collection, unless I stumble across something unique and different coming down the line. So the total value of this whole set that I personally spent on it, was right around $200 with all the pieces. As you could see how cheap, inexpensive I purchased the pieces for. Between the thrift shops, eBay, and Mercari, but the main stuff I got for free. So now the value of this set would be upwards of maybe $3,000 because of the uniqueness of the other pieces, like the coffee pot that heats up, and then also the music box teapot with all the other stuff. And the clock, which adds a unique value to it. But anyway, that's what I wanted to share with you guys on this treasure hunting series episode. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. This is Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I want to thank you for stopping by and checking out our little homestead and seeing what's going on and how we're able to feather the nest with champagne taste on a beer budget. Yeah. Please stay tuned for more videos. You can do that by subscribing and clicking that bell icon. That alerts you to new videos as I upload them. Give us a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Be safe. Always be kind. And smile once in a while. We'll see you guys in the next adventure. Bye-bye now.